Hi, Caspar here on the 12th of September 2017, tasting something rather fascinating, a Croatian wine. And Croatia's an interesting country, quite sort of spread out in various bits of it. And this is Istria, which is very close to Italy. It's a bit of Croatia that sort of sticks out into the sea. Istrian Peninsula, very close to Trieste, so an hour and a half drive really from Trieste in northeast Italy. So this is 2014 Malvasija. Now however you pronounce it, Malvasija, is actually a huge family of grape varieties. There are lots of different wines called Malvasija, grapes called Malvasija, many of which are not related in any way, shape or form. So it's quite difficult to know what to expect when someone says they're going to pour you a Malvasija, because it can be sweet or dry or a range of styles and flavours. But this is Malvasija Istriana, so it's the Istrian Peninsula Malvasija, a distinct variety on its own, and a producer called Kozlovic. You can probably see that on the label. 2014 vintage, and a nice pale, positive, clean colour. It's very pretty to look at in the glass. What a nose! Gosh, I think that's this has come out of the fridge and just warmed very slightly. When it came out, it was really quite shy, and it's really come out of itself with just a little bit of warming. So what do I get? I get lots of spice. I get a great deal of particularly ginger, and it's fresh ginger. It's freshly cut ginger root that I get particularly on the nose. It's a bit grapey. Just a lovely, fascinating thing to smell. It smells delicious. It sort of invites you to take a sip. So let's try it. Yeah, interesting wine. Well, I find this palate on this wine really quite linear, and that means it doesn't go in the mouth and sort of explode or taper off and disappear. It just has this sustained sort of intensity on the palate. Not a big wine, I'm not talking about lots of intensity, but a presence that just stays and stays and stays, and finally this very juicy, what we call grip, comes in. And grip is simply when it feels like the wine is squeezing gently on the back of your tongue. And this has got real grip to it, and part of that grip is sort of almost clay-like texture that sort of squeezes the tongue. It's fascinating. Lots of spice again on the palate, lots of acidity. It's a beautifully fresh wine. I'm getting slightly fresh flavours of fresh oranges. Yeah, so it's a confident wine. It's quite an elegant wine. It's almost a wine in two parts. When it goes in the mouth, you think, this is a nice light thing. And actually, the longer it stays, the more intensity it gathers about itself. And this piquant, rather spicy grip at the end makes you realise that this is a wine full of intent and actually quite a serious thing. I like it a lot, and I think probably a wine for the table, not necessarily wine to sit around drinking on its own. And cheese, try this with some cheese, be absolutely fascinating. Find the right cheese, really be a match made in heaven. 2014 Malvasija from Kozlovic in Croatia. What an interesting wine.